The Ronald McDonald House is more than a house. It is a home, serving families who are likely living through one of the hardest times of their lives while their child is hospitalized.
And the need is great right here in West Michigan. The house recently expanded. This is exciting news. 8 more rooms, bringing the total to 25 families served at any one time. With more people, of course, comes the need for more volunteers. And Courtney Hapner is the operations director at the house, and she's going to share some ways we can help. Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, I love the expansion. Congratulations on the expansion. More space, more families, taking care of more people. Can you tell us about the expansion and the need you have for volunteers?
Of course. So for the first time since we opened in 1990, we're adding 8 more bedrooms, bringing our total up to 25 rooms, like you said. That means that families who normally have to wait for a room to open up no longer have to wait as long. We typically operate off of a wait list, so the rooms are first come, first serve. And now with more rooms available, families don't have to wait as long.
Well, and talk about what the experience is like. You know, this is more than just a house. This is a full experience. This is food. This is social opportunities for families. This is really providing a place where they can feel comfortable. Talk about that.
Yeah, so our goal is to make families more comfortable during this journey, whatever that looks like. So we're there every step of the way to make sure that they have rides to and from the hospital. They have dinner every single night to come home to. They have access to our laundry room where they can wash their clothes and not have to worry about getting to a laundromat, anything like that. We help fill the gaps, and we do that through the power of volunteering.
And it's absolutely amazing. I've hugged some of these volunteers personally. Well, there's no full disclosure. I mean, there's no mystery that I'm currently going through this at the Ronald McDonald House in Chicago. And to be able to walk in there and have someone just give of themselves, what qualifications does anybody need? Any like background check? If somebody wants to volunteer and help out, because they're just invaluable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're a small team, so doing what we do every day would be impossible without our volunteer team. So there is a background check required, but in general, we just need a flexible person because the house changes every day, needs to change every day, but just a kind heart and a generous spirit.
Yeah, and you have lots of different opportunities, and some you're more specifically looking for right now. So talk about, you know, these might appeal to certain people more than others, right?
Right. So a lot of our volunteer needs are based off of, like I said, whatever's going on at the house right now. So our biggest role where we need support is just the general upkeep of the house. It's called an in-house volunteer. They help with projects, mailings, cleaning up the playroom after a family just had a blast in there, making sure that the house is in tip-top shape for the next family to come in.
And just to recap or to refresh folks on what the house is. Obviously, you mentioned a playroom, you mentioned a kitchen. Michelle said it's not a house, it's a home. It really is a way for people just to live and not have to think about all of the things that we think about on day to day, because they've got something else to worry about. Right.
A very much more important thing to worry about, the health of their child. And to be able to stay at Ronald McDonald House for free, that's crucial for volunteers to help support that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so the room's open yet? Not quite.
Not quite yet. We have our ribbon cutting on the 21st of March, where we'll be doing our public announcement and having a big celebration.
Is everyone welcome to come to that?
Yeah, you can find more information on our website.
Okay.
Can we come and cook?
Sure.
Okay.
Make cookies?
Yes.
Because I gotta be honest, that's who I hugged. I remember the very first home-cooked meal I had at that Ronald McDonald House, and I was just like, it felt so good to have someone cook some real food and have to go out. So yeah,
well, cooking and driving, you guys need drivers too.
Drivers too, yeah. So those are ongoing needs. We have dinner every single night for our families, cooked by volunteers, as well as treats to come home to. Then we have our drivers and receptionists, and like I mentioned, in-house. So every step of the way, a volunteer support is crucial.
Wonderful.
Truly is.
Yeah, Courtney, thank you so much for being here, and good luck with the ribbon cutting. You want to learn more about that event, you want to learn more about the volunteers that they need, and how you can sign up, rmhcwm.org. We'll be right back.